Hello guys, another video here with this L405 Range Rover. Today we are tackling an issue, or two issues. I might split it over two videos, but the first one is that message just there. So the low battery, please start engine. Now this has had a brand new battery and everything been put in, from what I'm told from the customer. And still exactly the same thing on there, keeps giving the low battery fault. Now the customer said that they've had it diagnosed, and their findings were that this module, this is the power distribution box. I'll show you a quick, that's the part number, it's the latest part number. But this module here, which sits in the boot on the right hand side, behind the panel, they say that that is the culprit basically. So I'm just been instructed to basically change it. So I'm going to show you where to locate it and how to take it apart, put it together, and all the funny bits on there. So we'll do that. The other fault is to do with the central locking. So there's a fault where the central locking, let's see if it will replicate it just now. So we start her up, the doors lock, but when we go to unlock them, it quickly locks again, and it does that across all of them, and eventually it will stop after a few multiple presses of it like that, but then it won't lock again. So yeah, the low battery warning does go out once the car is started, but it will always show it just on when the car's off or when you come to it. So two issues. First one is this one just here, so let's get to it. So we're in the boot, side panel here, that is the module just there. So underneath those three cables, you see those three cables coming out from it underneath the red tab, that is the module just there. So as you can see, that's how it sits in. So we'll get everything out, get it replaced. In terms of this, how it came out, just pressure clips, pops out, and job's a fish. So we might have to remove these, get this strip out here, so we've got a little bit of better access to it, because there are three nuts that go on to onto the module, 1, 2 and 3, and then obviously these need taking off, and then we can pop the clips in. We'll go from there, so stand by. Always firstly disconnect the battery before commencing new work, just so there's no issues when installing the new one. In terms of the module there, it is just 10mm nuts. There's 3 of them, but someone's been here before, because the one that's in that corner is missing. So someone's obviously had a bit of a play around with this before. So yeah, we'll get it all swapped over. We'll disconnect the battery, swap it over, we'll go from there. Also don't forget the second battery in the boot, disconnected. Here we have module out. So this is old one, this is a replacement one, so that is going to go in there. Let's go. So slight issue, so the new part, I say new, the part that the customer's got was and this one is ever so slightly different. So apart from the part numbers, so this is the latest one, AC, and the original one that was in there is BB at the end. The only difference is, you can see on here, this has got 2 tabs and 3 on this side, whereas this one is reversed. It's got the 2 on the right hand side and the 3 on the left. So I'm gonna have a look at the parts for this VIN and see what the actual part number should be. Yeah, stand by.
So we replaced that back part. We've finally got the right part number for it, where the plug fitted in. Plugged it in. We've left it standing. We did a battery reset and stuff like that on it at the same time. We've left it sat for a couple of days just to see if there's any more drains on it or anything. And as you can see, we've got in and there is no low battery sign. So we think in relation to the low battery, everything is golden. So yeah, looks like that power distribution box was at fault. We'll redo the dates and stuff like that for the customer. But in terms of this, job's a fish. If you like the video, like and subscribe.